Alright guys, welcome back to Honeycomb Hauler. Today we're going to be working on the TORO Z Master Z253, the Zero-Turn Mower. The belt that turns the blades has broken and popped off. We're going to replace that today. I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey. Let's get to it. Alright y'all, here is the TORO Z Master 253. You can see right there. As you can tell, I've got the plate off here, that one off, and that one off. That covers the deck. I've also had the deck drop down to its lowest position. You can see right down here. Here's the pin. And the new belt is right here. Now the one thing about this machine is you've got to take off the PTO belt in order to put the blade belt on. It's a little bit tricky, not really sure why Toro decided to do that, but they did. We're going to try a few tricks to make that easier. Looks like we got to clean off this deck too. There's a bunch of debris stuck in there. May have been why the belt popped off. It's possible. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. Tell you what, it is very hot out today. It is 95 degrees. I believe today is the last of the heat wave. I think the rains are coming in tonight sometime around 8 or 9 o'clock. Tomorrow the high should be around 85, which is normal. So yeah, man, it's hot. It's really hot. I really don't want to be doing this at this time of day, but I have got to go lay some seed down up by the bee yard and in an area where I need the grass cut, and I have to do that before the rains come. So I've got to get this replaced today. So anyway, I was thinking what we do here is we make a little trick here. We pop this belt off, this drive belt, like this. Okay, just like that. Hopefully it goes on as easy as it came off. All right, now the other thing we need to do is this tensioner right here has got to be moved. So let's use ratcheting set right here. We're going to use this ratcheting tie down set to make that happen. It's way too hard to move by hand. I'm not even sure if this is going to work. It may be too long. It may be right in the wrong place. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. This is the first time I'm doing this, so gotta cut me some slack. Woo, that's hot. Sorry about that, guys. Wow, that seat is hot. I probably should have parked this in the shade. That would have been a lot better, but I didn't. The thing is, when I parked it, the sun was going in and out, and this area wasn't so bright. All right, so we're gonna want to pull it this direction. So we're gonna tie this thing off right down here, and hopefully this will work. work with down here, but it does seem to be working. There we go. That's probably enough right there. All right. Now, according to the instructions, this belt goes on. Let's see. So it is turned the right direction. This is the outside of the belt right here. This is the inside. It's kind of a V-shaped or a U-shaped, horseshoe-shaped. Let's go ahead and pop this in. It's going to need to go around. It's going to need to go around this bottom loop over here. Yep. It's going to be one of the things where I wish I had two people. But I never have two people. It's always just me. Okay. All right, then I believe this one goes around the tensioner. This side goes around the bottom section of this central spindle. Well, I'll tell you what, this blade looks, this belt looks way too long. Now I found it in the garage in the shop, and it was marked for this machine. Oh, okay, that's because I got it on wrong. Gotcha. So this one goes back here. Well, you live, you learn. We gotta take that ratcheting tire down and off, because we got to get the belt under it. There we go. Okay. Let's pop that off. Okay. Let's get this guy over here. This. Okay, then this piece goes around that one and around that one. Okay. Okay, I got it. Let's see. Do this without burning myself. Okay, so this piece is going to go around the bottom section of this spindle, and then it's going to go around this guy, which means we got to put it under it. Now, how in the heck do we do that? That is not going to be easy at all without taking it apart, and we are not taking that apart. Okay. One more time. Comes off of this piece here, goes around this one, and then around that one. So we have to get this part under this part. Let's see if we can do that. So it's gonna go under here, like this. There we go. Almost had it. There we go. Okay. All right. Then it goes around the tensioner like that. Put my key back in my pocket so I don't drop it. Now we hook up the ratcheting system. God dang it, that is hot. Man. That seat, well, you can fry some eggs on that thing. Wonder why it's so hot. It's a light color. Even this black. Even this black's not even as hot as that. Whew. Probably time to replace that seat. As you can see, it comes right off. Okay. Now let's tighten this back up. Find out. Almost enough. Uh-oh, what was that? Okay. Come on now. You can do this. Oh, that's why. There we go. Now fly right around here, no problem. And we got our, okay, so we got it around that spindle. Got it around the bottom section of this spindle. It's around the tensioner. It's around that one. Now we just loosen this back up. Like that. Okay, and that's it. The belt is on there. Now I think that tensioner, it might not be tight enough. Let's go ahead and get the PTO belt back on its spindle right here. Okay, that's probably too loose too. May have to make some adjustments here. That seems awfully loose to me. No, this one's not terrible. We could probably tighten it up a little bit if we wanted to. I think this tensioner has still got some life left in it. These things are just horrible. They're not made properly. They're made with rubber and plastic surrounded by the steel. I don't think it's a good design, but it's supposed to hold pretty tight. I mean, it feels pretty good. And I would venture to guess that this tensioner right in here is probably not tight enough for the PTO. I don't really know how to tighten that one. It looks like it's got some sort of a deal on it. Maybe it's not really to tighten it. Maybe it just kept there just to keep it in check. Anyway, we can check it right now. We start the machine up and have a look at it and see what it does. Let's move everything out of the way. Out. Okay. We'll keep the camera right where it's at. Should be just fine. We'll go ahead and lift the deck up to a respectable height. I don't ever cut that low, so we'll go ahead and pull this pin, put it on the pin that I usually cut at, which is about the 4-inch mark. Now, you do have to be sitting in the seat for this to operate, so not the safest thing to do, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Let's see. I'd say it's working just fine. Mission accomplished. And then the way you put this thing back together again, there's a lot of work I've got to do on this machine. I'm just trying to get it through this summer. And this winter, when it's out of commission, I'll be working on it. Bring you guys along for the ride on that one as well. So I got these clamps right here. And let's make sure that the camera shows what we're doing here. Yep, camera looks good. I did move the machine, so I wasn't sure if the camera was still in place. So these go in here like this. They're just covers. And then the clamps go on here like this and hold it down. All right. After I get done mowing this area up here, I'll clean this whole deck out. I'll blow it out with the blower. Oops, wrong way. Okay, then this piece here just goes down like that. All right, guys, I appreciate you hanging out there with me while I fix this machine. Remember to like and subscribe. We really do appreciate the support. Honeycomb Holler out.